James, I've got to say, as far as entertainment goes, that was a cracker.
Yeah, it was. We thought we created some really good chances tonight. In transition, we looked excellent. Just missed that final little bit in the final third with the chances that we had. But I am absolutely delighted again with my players' resilience, character, just the way they operate. I said to my change-ups that I say it quite often because I generally mean it. Is that was one of my proudest moments to keep going and going and going tonight. So fair play to them.
Perfect start.
Yeah, it was. It was a great start. It just fitted the atmosphere, didn't it, with everything that was set up for us, with what the chairman and the board did with regards to surroundings for the atmosphere, which helped us. And then they had a great start to the second half where we've lost it in transition. They switched it, and it's just one of those things. They created a lot of chances. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of chances, but created some good chances as well tonight.
I mean, would you accept the draw was probably fair in the end?
It probably was probably a fair reflection of the game. But if I look back to the performance at Forest Green, you compare that to tonight, I think that showed what we're about and what we can do and what we're capable of.
Must ask you about the red card. Any complaints?
The way the game is. If you look at, I've got 3 lads in the changing rooms who've got 3 shirts who are all ripped. It's both ways in the way that it is. The referee's got a really hard job. I would not like to do his job because I think he's got a really tough job. So I'm not going to come at you and criticise the referee in anything he's done. It's just I'm disappointed with it because that's another centre defender that we've got out. So that's just the way it is.
Nevertheless, I think it was 7 yellows plus a red for you and 1 for Jamil Matt.
Yeah, I think I said at Christmas time I don't want to comment too much on referees because I want to be able to buy my kids presents at Christmas and I want to continue to treat them because best not say too much.
What about this home run then? I mean, your ambitions had to be clipped when the red card took you down to 10, but what do you make of it now?
I think if you look at the last 2 games and if you said to me we've got 2 points per game from the last 2 games, I think that would be a fair return. What we've got to do now is, I keep saying to lads, we're staying in the moment. Now our next moment is Bristol Rovers, so we have to recover well, prepare well, train tomorrow, have Thursday off, going on Friday. Be ready for another tough test with Bristol Rovers.
And really, you've got to make Rovers count for a win now, haven't you?
I just think we have to just focus on our performance to make sure we get that right, because that's what we tried to do tonight, and I think at times we did that particularly well. So we'll just focus on as a collective about what we need to do with regards to our performance.
If you look at the table, you're back in the playoff zone.
Yeah, I just think with that is that it's a lot of catch up to do and so on and so forth. So I'm just reflecting on us, on what we've done in the last 2 games, and you could go 3 games. I think we've done particularly well.
Lovely touch before the game with the 2 sides combining behind a Ukraine flag.
Yeah, I think that was important. I'm not going to get into political views on it, but I feel for what's going on for the people of Ukraine, and we do as a football club, and the chairman's got strong feelings on it, and the board. So it's important that we show our collectiveness as both clubs and a united approach to what our thoughts are with the people in Ukraine.
So almost the most pleasing you've had, because you had to show different sides to your game in one game against a very good side.
Yeah, they're top there. They're 10 points clear.
Yeah.
And I said it at the end of the last interview, the last game, they're a League One outfit now. They've got an excellent manager. He's a very good coach. Sets them up well. I thought we dealt with them well at times tonight. Obviously they got the goal off the switch, and then they've got across the front, and that happens, and we were expecting that tonight. But as a performance, I was pleased again with our character and our resilience, really.
So that greedy side where the second one against them was just good saves, to be fair. So
that would have killed the game. That would have killed the game for us. And you look at half time, we could have been 2, maybe 3. They could have had 1, and then you look at the second half with the chances they had, and it was probably a fair reflection. I'd be interested to see what our shot return is, our expected goals, and so on. But let's not take it away. They're an excellent team, so we've shown great resilience again tonight.
Nicky was really good. Who's going to be next to him against?
I'll think that one through. Yeah, I'll think that one through, and what we need to do, and we need to still to continue to play our game.
Is Cameron is he possible at centre back, or would you rather? Was that just a needs must given the
I think Cameron's had a great upbringing at Norwich, so he's got an all-round approach where he can play in a variety of different positions. So I'm quite comfortable where he plays, and along with a lot of the other lads.
I guess as a manager, you're learning this now, where because if you move Scott back, there's a hole in the field. It's
there's a conundrum on everything that we do, but I'm really happy with what we've got at this moment in time. I'd like to have less players injured. I like to have no players suspended, but this is part and parcel of what we do and why we're in the game. And I love the challenge. I love it every day. I come into work with a smile on my face. And you compare it to what you said about Ukraine. And we're in a fortunate position. Fans are to watch that performance tonight, and yeah, we're very fortunate to be doing what we're doing.
So any update on Robbie?
Robbie's probably going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks, probably. So he's going to miss a chunk of games.
Better than you hope.
Yeah, but the way I flip it on its head is that, well, he'll be back for the important run at the end. So I'd rather not think of it in a negative sense. I think, well, at least we'll have him back towards the end when we might need him. Cool.
But Finn Azaz.
Go on, come back.
No,
come back.
Finn Azaz, another goal tonight. How impressed were you with him tonight?
Yeah, he's done well again, Finn. He's playing particularly well at the moment. He's kind of, like I said before, staying in the moment of the game and concentrating on just playing football and loving football and loving life, really. And that's what you want to see from young players.
Talk to me about the fans. For me, back there at the stand, they were something else tonight.
They're the best they've been. It gives me goosebumps now the way that they are, and I've got to say I love our fans and the way that they operate and work, and fair play to them. They're brilliant.
You said earlier about Bristol Rovers. They're not in and around the playoff places. Bristol comes with its own challenge, being a local rival. That's
going to be a real tough game Saturday. Playoffs or not, it's Bristol Rovers. It's a strong Joey Barton team, so they're going to come here and it's going to be difficult for us.
Cal's first week in the job today, I think. How's he settled in at Newport?
He's been brilliant. I've known Carl for a long time, so the way his professionalism and the way he works, he's a first class human being first of all. Also, he's a top professional.
Thank you.
Thank you.